I did not see The Friend, but I was interested. Bill Murray, Naomi
Bill Murray's
Watts,
in it.
two actors I like.
Yes.
And also, I watched the trailer, and I'm like, it's a movie about a dog.
69.
Alan
Okay.
should see it.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, let's talk about The Friend. The Friend stars Naomi Watts as Iris. She is a writer, a well-established writer. Her teacher, her mentor, her colleague is Bill Murray, is Walter, played by Bill Murray, and Walter commits suicide all of a sudden. Everyone around them. Walter's a brilliant writer. People love him as well. He teaches at a university, so he's well known. People know him, and he lives. He had a wife and a dog. The dog here you see, dog is a giant Great Dane, and in passing, the wife can't take care of the dog anymore, and so she tells Iris that Walter wanted her to take care of the dog, and I wish I could tell you the dog's name. And through much protesting, Iris says no. The main reason is she lives in an apartment that doesn't allow pets. So
good excuse.
Yeah. But the thing is, she out of respect for Walter, she takes the dog, and now the landlords know, and if she doesn't get rid of the dog, she's gonna get kicked out of the apartment. And that, my friend, is the story of The Friend.
Well, I saw the trailer. Does Bill Murray's character show up like a ghost?
No, it's flashbacks.
It's flashbacks?
Okay. Look. I'm gonna say yes, and out of fear of spoilers, it's not a ghost. It's kind of like her interacting with
memory,
she's interacting with the memory of him, which because the film, as much as it's about saving her apartment, it's about grief, and a lot of the grief is represented in the dog, because the dog is just really unable to get, it just loved Walter so much that it's just depressed, and then it's kind of like, how can Iris connect with the dog? And look, in improv, when I do improv comedy, you're doing something. Oh, I'm going to go shop for this. But the improv scene, if it's about shopping for something, it's a bad movie. This one, it's about saving her apartment, but it's really not about saving her apartment. It's about coming to grips with Walter's loss, the loss for the dog, and kind of dealing with grief and what her connection with Walter is. It's all this to say is this is a super dramatic movie. And you take this weird, simple plot and you overlay it with a dramatic story about grief. You just have this kind of weird movie that feels a little bit pretentious. In terms of Bill Murray, he gives probably one of the most dramatic performances. I don't think there's no intention of him ever, being Bill Murray. He's just he's being an actor and playing a real person. Look, I appreciate what they're going for. But when you pull back, there's this hour-and-a-half movie about grief, and we've seen it all before. There's something pretentious about the characters in the sense of they're from New York City, they're writers, they're artists,
they're very self-important. Yes, I've seen 100 movies like that at Sundance.
Okay,
where it's like, I hate to even say this, but it's like, it's not white people's problems, it's rich elite white people's problems that are elevated to like, everyone can relate to this. What am I gonna do with my inheritance?
Yeah.
And oh God, and it's like, I've seen so many movies like that. I would not put that in on white people so much, but it's elites' problems of elites. Mm-hmm. And these movies are ultimately just forgettable and dull.
Okay, so I'm going to put up the spoiler warning here. So I'm going to say something. It's a spoiler. If you want to see the movie and not, just hold on for a minute.
Okay.
Mute. But they even mention it in the film because these are writers. But the ending of The Friend, and again mentioned in the film before it happens, it's a typical ending to a dog movie. Chris, what is the typical ending of a dog movie?
The dog dies.
That's right.
No.
And I'm like, because they talk about it. They go, they list off all these movies where the dog dies at the end. And I'm like, okay, finally, a movie where the dog doesn't die and the dog dies.
Does the dog end himself like Bill Murray to just end the
Yeah,
movie?
I will
Oh
keep
my
that as a
God.
spoiler. I will keep that as a non-spoiler, but
All
yeah,
right.
don't talk about the ending right now.
Well, thank you for. I will not be seeing this film.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
out when I saw the trailer.
It is just so inconsequential. I mean, you have these great actors in it, and it just becomes, yeah, it's about a dog.